we're back. It's like I told you, we would be back. All right, we're gonna continue with the with the career. Right where we left off. Though the screens are really long. How's everybody doing today? Huh?
Welcome, everybody, and thanks for joining us tonight for our presentation of college basketball. And tonight we've got the Villanova Wildcats playing against the UConn Huskies. I'm Forrest
Hope
Hunt,
you're doing all right out there.
and Clark Kellogg, and we are just as excited as you are to see what this game has in store.
But one great thing about college basketball, anything can happen. Scouting reports and standings are all well and good, but it's really a surprise every time.
Absolutely. I mean, these players are all improving at a rapid rate at this stage of their careers, and because of that, you can never count out an underdog.
Now here's Blackman. Nice follow through on the fadeaway.
You know, next time he
He's
has
really
that
slow on
much
his
space, he
reaction.
can just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway and take the shot that's available.
Here's Porter. Junior. Blackman defending. Here's Junior. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
And you think back to that first title run of the Wildcats. Went all the way in 1985. They were an 8 seed in what was a magical run for the Wildcats.
Now here's Blackman. Stolen by Scott. Here's the break. And that one's good. Thompson.
Boy, that was simply a textbook finish from Thompson on the break. You can tell he's been well coached in that aspect of the game.
And that 1985 team capped off with one of the biggest upsets ever.
When they won it all, they completely shook up the world with that upset. I mean, it's something that we still talk about today.
Ooh, look at that lack of defense over there.
Villanova, and really for all of college sports.
Pass to Porter. Thompson.
Boy, coaches love Thompson's mindset. His frame of mind as a shooting guard is exactly what you want. Aggressive, looking to take advantage of lazy defense and force guys into mistakes, too, with his attacking nature.
Come on.
And good on the second, so he makes both. Charles with it. Pass to McCarthy. Watson. Here's McCarthy. Watson, guarded by Macy. Outside, Watson, right wing. Blackman with it. Shot clock at 6. Junior grabs the miss. You guys, for a long time now, Villanova has been a great place for guards and wings, with some incredible talent coming out of those positions.
And if you're a perimeter player, Villanova is a fantastic place to grow your game. The school has done a great job of developing the talent of their perimeter players. It's been a major strength of the program the last few decades.
Pass to Watson. Here's McCarthy. Now here's Blackman, covered by Junior. Outside, Blackman.
Get that out of here.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter space and then go and corral that backdoor.
And here's Scott. Junior.
Stop pump faking and get it in there.
And no good. Nice D from Blackman. To the wing on the left side. Here's McCarthy. He's covered by Thompson. McCarthy misses. UConn leading. Red Thompson attacking. And Thompson with the slam.
It's Red Thompson rising up. The 6'4" guard showing some hops. This guy can be
6'4". He better show some hops.
To the rack.
They're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to McCarthy. The three is up. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
How about the Connecticut Huskies? 4 national titles for this small school on the East Coast. They won it in 99, 04, 2011, and 2014. Jim Calhoun built it from scratch, and they've got a heck of a pedigree now.
Shot's good by Thompson.
And we knew what Thompson was thinking here. It's no secret he's out to distinguish himself as a top college prospect from beyond the arc.
Outside Charles. Buries it down low.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect
I
use of
was there.
the pick to get a great look.
Now here's Scott. Charles defending. Here's Junior. Pass to Macy, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
Oh, yeah. I don't blame Coach. That's like the third one.
Now here's Blackman. For 3. The shot.
Boy, you must be out your mind.
Now UConn takes it the other way. And each of those titles special and unique in their own way.
The 1999 one put the team on the map as a major program in college hoops. 2004, they had a loaded team. Also, the women won the title in that same season. The 2014 title was special as they were a 7th seed and had to play themselves into the tournament.
And as great as the UConn men's program has been, it is just a small star in the galaxy of the women's program. You talk about dominant, excellent, championship, 11 titles, and always near the top of the polls on the women's side. They are unlike any other women's program in just about any sport.
Tries again. Villanova grabs the miss.
God, how can you miss
Something
that?
that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards is really
that shit out of
something
here.
to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And guys, with the UConn women, all those titles and also 6 seasons where they went undefeated, that's simply unprecedented.
And UConn basketball fans are just so spoiled between their men's and women's programs. All the titles, all the stars over the years. It's no wonder this school adores the sport of basketball.
So he gets them both.
You know, the Huskies have not always been a premier basketball program. Had success early on in the 20th century, but then burst back onto the scene in the early 90s in a big way nationally.
And they had a great coaching staff that led them from the late 80s into the modern times. The Huskies have consistently been a top team in the country. They've been a #1 seed in the tournament 5 times since 1990.
Hits it from 3-point range.
Stretching the court with the 3 that time, a 6'8" forward like Watson has to have that shot in his bag if he's going to be an NBA player.
And here's Red Thompson from the arc, and the Huskies
Good
another
shot.
3.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
Pass to Charles. To the paint.
What?
And it's going to be 2 free throws, drawing the contact on the shot.
Just playing good defense, that's all.
And these are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game here. And no good this time on the 1-and-1 opportunity. Good on the 2nd free throw.
I ain't did nothing wrong, baby.
Now here's Smith. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Thompson outside. Back to Smith. To the middle. Here's Junior. Charles grabs the board.
That's the
Well,
first
you look
hook
at
I
the
missed.
players that have been able to come out of Villanova and go on to successful pro careers. Really impressive. And I think it's a credit to the way the coaches teach the game and hold the players accountable. They're pro-ready when they get done playing at Villanova.
Junior, Charles defending.
Oh, bye, Charles.
Junior inside. He's good with the little close-range jumper.
I'll tell you what, Junior certainly doesn't feel inferior on the interior as he attacks defenses with purpose.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Huskies up by 5. And through the first half of play, what about Junior's performance stands out?
You know, he's been extremely active, and the results been a bit mixed, which is kind of what you expect from a young player.
Yeah, you know, in the battle for possessions, he's playing big, coming up big. His rebounding has been a real bright spot, but the turnovers, not so much.
And the basket by Macy.
Good recognition there from Thompson, sizing up the defense and getting it to a wide-open player.
You know, part of the reasons the Huskies have been so dominant is they've consistently had elite centers come through the program. Dominant big guys have anchored a lot of their success.
Damn.
Andre Drummond, the latest dominant
They got some
big out of
shooters over there,
UConn.
too.
Often, they'll be elite on the defensive end as well. UConn has had 2 college defensive players of the year who won the award a total of 4 times.
Now here's Thompson. 14 points for him. Shoots over Charles. Here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
Yeah, you look at this kid, Junior, and he snuck away from home to play on the streets of New York, and he brings that grit and tenacity, plays hard and relentless.
Outside, Watson. Charles. Outside, Blackman. And a miss there on the triple. UConn leading. Throws it up high.
Yes.
Communication on the alley-oop.
And even though he's young, Junior already showing the potential to become an elite scorer from all 3 levels.
And here are the Wildcats now. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Justice. Outside, Charles. Watson. 6 to shoot. They double him with Junior. And down it goes for 2 points.
I don't know if there's been a more dominant team than the Villanova Wildcats in the last several years. They have been absolutely dominant in their conference, but also real dangerous come tournament time, too.
And Villanova winning their conference 5 of the last 6 seasons. That is no easy task, especially with the conference they play in. The way they recruit and continue to perform, this dominance may go on for a while. Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Now
Yeah,
a
we coming
timeout
out on
called by
fire.
Villanova.
Every
let them
timeout,
get
a
nothing?
chance to review the lineups, matchups.
Yeah, let them know
or call
I
a
should be
play.
number 1.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come.
And stolen by Junior.
Woo. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, what a slam from Junior. Where did that come from?
I did not expect to see that tonight. That was a dunk contest level throwdown there.
He pulled that out of nowhere. That's going to be on highlight reels for years.
I'm sure we're going to hear about that later.
And the Huskies with possession.
That seems scripted.
Now Webb. To the inside. Scott. Good. And the assist goes to Webb.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Here's Parker. Pass to Charles.
Well, it's been a great time to be a Villanova fan recently. A couple of national titles in the last decade will do that for you. One of the best programs in the country at the moment.
And that one's good.
Woo!
Scott.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Clamps. Clamps. Clamps.
Outside
Clamps.
Blackman.
Give me that.
And stolen by Junior. And they're moving it up. Here's Thompson. And a slam dunk by Red Thompson.
And because of Thompson's all-around offensive skill set, he's able to put together some impressive scoring streaks.
And here are the Wildcats now.
Uh-oh,
It's
I
a
feel it.
16-point game. The pass to Parker. Here's Charles. There's the lob to the hoop.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
These guys have some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Fisher outside. Back to Charles. From deep. Not going to go that time. Now UConn takes it the other way.
Boy, I really like the package that Red Thompson has. He's not really flashy, but uber effective. He's a combo guard.
I'm still like, I'm on fire. How can you box me out like that?
From outside or attack the rim effectively.
Outside, Blackman. Parker. Fires for three. Blackman with the bucket.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge. Always.
The
No
AI
question
is so
who's been in
stupid
control
when
of
it
this
comes
game.
to-
Boy, they have really taken charge here.
Give me that.
Speaking of Thompson,
Come on,
he
give me a
doesn't give
pass.
you much on defense, but his offense is the selling point.
His defense should improve, but you can live with where he's at. Fortunately, he more than makes up for it with his skill set on the offensive end. He's a natural shot creator for himself as well as for others.
Now a timeout called by Villanova.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show
gonna leave it to the
more
squad,
fight
baby.
on the interior.
Oh, here we go.
That's the top
Caught this
priority
loop.
right now.
Come on. All right, whenever the AI just feels like I'm going to get out of this loop.
And so it's UConn easily grabbing this one.
And it's interesting that they were able to win so comfortably despite an off game from Junior. He's got to be grateful to have that kind of talent alongside him.
You know, this one got out of
All
hand.
right,
It
got
was a
another
laugher, but
badge.
His
Another finishing
enthusiasm
badge.
tempered a bit by the fact he knows he can play better. And, guys, I know he will.
And that concludes our broadcast. Thanks for being with us. Catch you next time.
All right, I might be a little... To be honest with you, I'm not that impressed with the game. I'm not that disappointed, but I'm not that impressed because this is the exact same game that they gave us last year. It's the exact same game. They must have put so much into the next gen that they just copy and pasted this
Junior, why you
and
dunk the
said,
ball like
okay,
that?
we'll
Something
just
happened to
update
him
it
to
with the
make a big
rosters
play.
and that's it.
Hey, why'd you dunk the ball like that? Felt like the right time to energize the team. All right, you're going to have to make a decision about what type of player you're going to be, how you're going to represent yourself and this school. Would your dad have made that play? Listen, Coach, if I stepped out of line and you don't want me to do it again, fine. I can make the adjustment.
All right, Junior, I'm gonna tell you a story. All right, now I'm at my school. I'm bleeding our colors, but I lived on the bench. One particular game, everybody was in foul trouble, so I get tossed in. Now I'm thinking, good, it's my moment. I'm gonna give him the razzle-dazzle, behind the back pass, crossover, step back, I threw the kitchen sink at him.
You showed out.
Absolutely, I wanted to show that I belonged in the rotation and off the bench. We ended up winning by 2, so I'm thinking, I'm on cloud 9, life's complete.
Why do I get the feeling that this story does not have a happy ending?
Well, Coach pulls me aside and he tells me I'm back on the bench. He says we should have won by 10, but I made the game about myself, my ego. Every time I wanted to do something special or fancy, we dropped possessions. I was mad. He was wrong. Then I saw the tape. You know what happens next, or you're just tired of listening to me talk?
I'm not because I'm listening.
Look, Junior, win or lose, play the game the right way. Now, if you think that dunk was the right play, that's fine, but you're gonna have to live with that, and there may be some unintended consequences. You got me?
Got you, Coach.
All right.
Smiling, huh?
Man, don't worry about that.
She got you smiling.
Man,
Look
you
at
go.
you, boy.
All right. Okay, what are we doing here? What are we doing here, people? What's up? Yes? Is that a dub? Am I talking to myself here? Yeah, I am. Ain't nobody here. Ain't nobody watching. What the hell you think? All right. I guess this is done. What's next? Another cutscene?
You know Alex Williams. Airball Alex Williams? You don't know her show? Bro, what?
Should I?
Yes! She's one of the top national college basketball influencers, and she's blowing up with a Dope Blunt podcast and video channels. You gotta take it seriously. Because them NBA draft fans definitely do.
All right, I'll check out.
No. You gonna do it now because she's all over you. Right here, she singled you out and issued a challenge. Throw down. And she even hit me on my socials to make sure you got it.
Let me see that. Okay, so I meet this challenge and then what?
I'm sure she'll hype you on the show.
Okay, and if I don't?
She'll bury you. I seen it happen before, stone cold ruthless.
All right, fine. She wants to go, we can go. I ain't never been afraid of no challenge.
Mama ain't raised no bitch. Find out what this girl's talking about. We gonna get right. We gonna get right.
Welcome, everyone, to our presentation of college basketball brought to you by 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the UConn Huskies going up against the West Virginia Mountaineers. Here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Forrest Hunt. Looking forward to a hard-fought contest in this one.
Well, you know, that's the beauty of college basketball in my mind. These players have so much youthful exuberance. They can go all out for every game of the season. And because the season's not as long, that plays into it as well.
Yeah, the stamina of a lot of these younger guys can seem bottomless, which only makes these games even more exciting to watch.
Let's go
Some
get
young
it.
players just have that grown man strength Junior taking it right to the defender.
Gotta watch that line, baby. Gotta watch that line. Get close to you.
The popularity of the Mountaineers in West Virginia, some die-hard fans of this school.
Get yourself in
And there
trouble
aren't
reaching
any
there.
pro teams in the state, so this is the only
Yourself in
show
trouble there.
in town. West Virginia is all in on their Mountaineers, not just in hoops, but in all sports. And guys, we're seeing Junior develop right before our eyes. With every game he plays, he's maturing more and more. A lot of the skills that take
Right, so far
years
we're
for
off to a
most
great
players to
start.
master seem to come naturally for him.
Go.
Outside West, Harden. That three off the mark.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
Thompson, that's good.
Well, I love seeing that level of physicality from Thompson. He does not mind taking some punishment inside.
And he gets it to go.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big
There you
fellas
go,
who
big
can
man.
use the
There you go,
mid-range
big man.
jumper to their advantage.
West Virginia with the ball. 6-point game. Outside West. Harden. Pass to Stevenson. Junior with the block.
Well, excellent focus defensively that time. Junior is a guy who can dominate at both ends of the floor. And, you know, Junior, the son of the legendary Duke. You know, Duke was a standout from Newark in his own right. But unfortunately and sadly, he passed just before Junior started playing organized basketball.
And you have to wonder if that's what spurred Junior to
Clamps.
take up the family
Clamps.
sport. Junior has probably heard all about the greatness of Duke his whole life. Now it's time for him to write his own name in Newark lore.
Now here's Pearson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wide open. And it's in after the nice bounce off the right iron. Now here's Thompson. To the inside. Here's Junior. Out to the left wing. Pass to Thompson. Here's the three.
Get that ball.
That
God
one
damn it.
doesn't drop.
Too low.
And the Mountaineers going the other way
I
now.
know I want to get worried about.
To the paint. Here's Harden. Junior with the block.
No, sir.
And here we
Didn't
go.
get that.
And it's going to be 2 free throws, drawing the contact on the shot.
And it's clear that Thompson's getting a handle on the little tricks of the trade, like how he angles his body to draw fouls.
And he's got his first free throws of the night right here.
You know, it's not a big basketball factory when it comes to players joining the NBA from West Virginia, but they do have some representation from their alumni base.
And all time, you have some big names on the list.
I got a little bit.
But in the last few years, it's been pretty sparse. Still, this team remains competitive without having NBA-level talent.
Here's Tavares. Weaver. He's covered by Thompson. Pass to Pearson. Stevenson with the ball. Right wing. Here's Tavares. The three-pointer no good. UConn leading. Thompson, high post. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Rejected by Stevenson. And he's able to get it back.
Come on, big man. Come
Second
on.
chance effort. And it's Thompson
That's
getting
right.
it to go.
Every time they get scored on during this
We're gonna
run,
use our
it's
height.
come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Here's Tavares. Pass to Stevenson. Weaver. Pearson, right side. Here's Weaver. Shoots a three, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Pearson.
Hey, you got to give Pearson credit,
All right.
recognizing the overcommitment and then taking advantage of that to burn the defense.
They double team Junior. Webb guarded by Pearson. And here's Scott. Pass to Junior. Now here's Thompson. And Thompson with the slam.
Well, the West Virginia team has seen some improvement the last few years. Several strong seasons in a row. They were right in line for a high seed before
Thompson
the
and I
virus
is just going to
canceled.
be a dynamic team.
Pearson outside.
I do have a sidekick.
Weaver.
But, no.
Good work there as
What?
he goes.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Yeah, things about the controls that this
And
game I
here's
do not
Webb.
like.
Down low. Here's Junior. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5. And with the Mountaineers, they've had some great recruiting classes.
Boy, this team is improving and the future is really bright. I think they've got a great coach in place and there's a lot of excitement around the program.
Pass to Tavares.
Get that out of here.
Doesn't go for him. Good D by Junior. And they're moving it up. On up the court. Here comes the break. Here's Hernandez. Finished off the break.
In the flick of a switch, going from defense to offense.
I think that's the perfect time to do it, Greg. I mean, those few seconds after the turnover, strike right away because the defense has no chance to get organized.
Oh, you was talking about them
Now
while I was
Hernandez.
doing my little
You
highlight.
guys, many are wondering if Junior is stepping into a leadership role with this team. The fans feel he's a key star to this program's
I got
success
10
this
points,
season,
3
and
rebounds,
he should
2
be a leader.
assists
Tell you what, there are a lot of
one or two
upperclassmen who
blocks
can lead the way on this team. And
in the first half.
you can't argue that Junior has the
A
talent
minus 2 that
that warrants a leadership role, even though he's only a freshman.
So
I
both
did all
teams
right in the
changing
first
it up.
half.
Here's Lowe.
Get out. Okay. Why are you trying to clear me
Outside,
out of here?
Smith. Junior inside. And the layup falls.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Now here's Pearson. Pass to Weaver. Hernandez. Shot clock at 5. Weaver guarded by Smith. Weaver's shot is off. Thompson with the ball. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And Junior throws it down.
And without a doubt, the big name
What?
from
This
West
is killing
Virginia
him.
is Jerry West, the man who would go on to become the logo of the NBA. He's all over the record book for the
You want to get
Mountaineers.
it to a big man,
Back
but
to
he ain't going
Pearson.
to do that for you.
Tavares over
Clamps.
Junior. Pass to
Clamps.
Hernandez. Here's Weaver. Beyond the arc. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we finished the first half of play. It's the Huskies. They lead by 13.
%75% field goals on the plus-minus gauge. We're +11. That's what's up. That stat line is beautiful. Come on. You got to give me a like for that. The stat line is beautiful. Remember, we try to get to 25 subs. We're at 5 right now. We're trying to get to 25. Please, hit that subscription
And the
button.
first half of play in the books. You look
Hit
at
that
the
like
game
button.
Junior's having.
Of course you
Talk
don't.
about his numbers.
Well, I know he came to the game a little late, but his defensive instincts are definitely there, and you love the rim protection he's provided.
Yeah, along with size and athleticism, he has a great feel for where to be on the floor and when to rise up and contest shots.
Nope.
And it's blocked. You guys, West Virginia, they've come alive in the last few seasons. Also, they went through a change of conferences not too long ago.
For so long, the Mountaineers were playing in a conference on the East Coast. Now they are facing off against teams like Oklahoma and Texas Tech. A lot more travel time involved from West Virginia, but so far they've held up pretty good.
Here's Scott. Here's Junior. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9 today.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them
I can't get there in time.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Don't reach in there. Don't reach in there.
And these are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts
I
of
got
the
a
game
1,000
here.
moves up under there, man. Got 1,000 moves. You don't want to do that. Don't reach. I'm about to get to 80% on the field goal. Oh, 2K, I saw what you're taking. Make my window small as hell.
On a few occasions in the past, but West Virginia is still looking for its first title. In 1959, they were runners-up, and they made the Final Four in 2010.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Thompson outside. Macy.
Oh, what are you waiting on?
Here's Junior.
Get
It
out of here.
goes for the 8th time in 10 attempts. For the Mountaineers, they are rarely a high seed. They've never been a #1 seed.
Well,
They were a
gonna be
2
at this
seed
shit
in
either.
2010 and a 3 seed in 2016.
No, okay.
Other than that, they are usually not ranked that high, but they're
No,
building
I'm there.
something
I'm
here
there.
and they're pushing
Let's go.
for that first
Let's
title.
go. We out.
Boy, just by his body language, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can
Got
see
you.
disappointment
Got you.
in his face. And with the game he's having, I think Junior must have gotten some extra motivation. This has become a statement game for him.
She is
A
some
difficult
motivation.
situation for West Virginia.
She's cute too.
Pass to Stevenson. Count it. Now here's Scott. Now here's
Got
Junior.
him.
Guarded by Pearson. Yes, that goes. One thing that makes these games extra special to me is that we could be seeing parts of the future NBA championship team out there.
You know, if only you could pick them
I
out,
just hope
right?
I proved
Forecast
last
the
year,
future
because
a
last
bit.
year I was just
I
trying to
agree.
dunk
That
on
question in the
everybody.
back of your mind, is this a future
This is
MVP?
more of a patient
adds another
hitter with
layer
1,000
of interest.
moves.
It's tough to think about how many of these players have that
Make them keep
dream for
guessing.
themselves,
What am I
knowing
gonna do?
only the very best are going to take that next step and join the league.
Now here's West. Shoots over Scott. West misses.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards,
Bruh.
and that's what's given them control
25
of this game.
on your
It's
head.
impressive how Junior's inside play has continued to improve. He's now able to outperform many of his peers in the paint.
Timeout called here. The Mountaineers decide to talk things
A
over.
beast. in
And
the
no
paint.
doubt, Coach
I'm a
wants them to
beast.
shore up their
I'm
interior
a
defense.
beast.
I would certainly think so. I mean, if they keep giving up those kinds of easy looks inside, they'll be in big trouble.
And it's the Mountaineers with the ball. Hernandez inside, working on Webb. Outside West. White. Pass to Tavares.
Come on. You know you want to.
Back to White. Clock at 6. Here's Tavares from the arc. And the Mountaineers miss again. A big part of what elevates the excitement of these college games has got to be the die-hard fans who are so unrelenting in their support of their teams.
You got that right. These crowds stay amped up for the entire game. The dedication of these fans is truly second to none.
Yeah, you know, these fans will do about anything to fire their teams up and give them an edge. That's why a lot of these schools really literally think of their fans as the sixth man.
Here's Paul. He's covered by Thompson.
Is he going to try it? No, he ain't going to come in.
Here's
down.
Hernandez. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
I had it. I
Heads
was
up
there.
play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
And here's Webb. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. The 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Junior.
Oh, what the?
And another shot. And the layup good by Thompson.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Now here's West. Hernandez. Back to West.
Give me that.
And stolen by Junior. Goes up, and the dunk by Junior. The spectacle of college basketball is certainly one of its big draws. These young athletes are giving 100% effort for every minute of the game.
That's why I think you get such an exciting pace for these games at this level. These players are really hungry to go out there and prove themselves on the big national stage.
Yeah, every player on the floor is looking to have a career-making performance. Who knows? Could be some NBA scouts out there in the crowd tonight.
Here's Paul. Inside. Pass to Tavares. 5 on the clock. The shot's good. West making the play.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
That's what I'm saying about it.
Junior high post.
You ain't going to do that. You ain't going to do that.
Puts it up. And again, it's UConn.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Timeout called here. The Mountaineers decide to talk things over.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Yeah,
Little
they needed
slow.
a timeout here. Anything to try to get
That's what
them
you
to
thought was
forget
happening? A little
about
slow?
the missed shots and get themselves back on track.
A little slow. Shut down defense is more like it.
Here's Brand, guarded by Macy.
Suffocating defense. Look at this. They have no
That's the
idea
break.
how to break out defense. Because they can't.
So it's UConn easily grabbing this one.
And without
Easily.
question, Junior was the driving force. He set the tone with his energy and effort, and his teammates followed en route to a blowout victory.
And guys, I think
27?
we all
Yeah,
caught
we'll
a
take it.
glimpse of just how special this young man can be. Games like this one will certainly catch the attention of NBA scouts.
And that concludes our broadcast.
Ooh,
Thanks for
almost
being
had my
with
next
us.
upgrade.
Catch you next time.
All right, that's what I'm talking about.
Yes, this is a good thing. We got the W. You did your thing. Alex Williams is going to be hyping you up for sure.
I'm just glad we got the win. It's one step closer to the tourney.
And Alex Williams. Both can be true, Junior.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but I'm about the team. That's my mentality, always has been, always will be. Alex Williams or no Alex
Yeah,
Williams.
and I hear that. But look, at this level and the next level, the media is going to overanalyze every move we make on and off the court. And it's
Brother,
affecting the
give it
team
a
because
break.
they're hearing it and they're reading it. If Alex Williams is burying you, then we all dealing with it. But look, your draft stock go rise. You'll see.
I ain't mad at that. As long as we keep winning, everything else will take care of itself.
Yes, sir.
After the game, I just said the Chico won. Right?